Chari and Jeremy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us here.
How's TRE been treating you too?
It's been so fun. Yeah. And
It's a
we're
bl-
both actually here with Brooks. And so it's just been like such a blast. We've been doing so many fun things. We just got a pair of cowboy boots.
Oh,
I heard
first
the-
ones?
My first like legit ones. And you know what? My mom's an actual cowgirl. Like she was like a barrel racer. And so I keep wanting to FaceTime her and be like, what boots should I get? Because she's the best.
Yeah, yesterday we were riding horses.
Yep.
We've had barbecue like 3 times.
Dang, this is as Texas as it gets.
We're getting
Yeah.
the full Texas experience.
Oh, yeah. It's been awesome.
Yeah, Brooks has made some exciting announcements as well. The Glycerin Flex coming out.
Glycerin
look at
Flex, they're really comfy. I love them.
So the cool thing about the Glycerin Flex specifically is this S-curve. I nerded out with John, one of the developers. This took 10 years
keep it
to
up.
create, and the S-curve does a really cool thing where it opens up right when you want your foot to be able to open up. But when we get tired, we actually tend to pronate or supinate a little bit, and so it has a locking technique, a mechanism in it as well.
really?
So when we get tired, it actually keeps us in good position. And I mean, that's my MO, is I always talk about when you get fatigued, you have to maintain position, and that's how you improve your running time, even when you're tired. And Brooks was like, don't worry, you don't even have to work that hard. We'll just do it for you. So it's great.
Oh my gosh. I wonder, so it took 10 years to innovate that technology within the sneaker. Is that what you said?
Absolutely. They've been working on this for 10 years.
Oh
They're
my-
just releasing it now.
Wow.
Yeah, they take things very seriously, and I love nerding out about it, for sure.
So something that we're super interested in is in this new age of balancing kind of athletic competition with content creation and sharing that story with folks. I mean, Chari, you took that all the way to the top. We loved watching you out in Paris last year. Can you kind of talk about your experience of being a high-level athlete while also sharing that with the world?
Yeah, if we're being honest, it all started in 2016 when I was kind of looking at the writing on the wall, and I was realizing, especially back then, like, I mean, we look at superstars like Anna Hall now, and everybody's like, wait, she's so beautiful and talented and fabulous. I want to work with her. But that wasn't really the heptathlon space when I was in 2016. And I was like, you know what? I could be the best in the world. And people are still going to be like, yeah, but you're not a sprinter. Yeah, but you're not like an open event athlete. And we have people who are better at their specific discipline, almost every single thing that you do. So we'd rather sponsor them. Your stuff isn't as popular. And I remember I just said, you know what? I think the only way that I can afford to do this sport, because it's so expensive to live on your own and to have to train 9 hours a day.
When you do as many events as you do as
Exactly.
well.
9 hours a day, like you don't have time. I was babysitting. As soon as I was done with practice, I would go pick up a girl and babysitter and nanny. And then on the weekend, I was babysitting another family and like just trying to make ends meet. And so I turned to social media, and it was one of those things where at the time it was a need. And now, I mean, it's such a joy. I'm able to like connect with people all over the world, share running. And it's really cool. It's been awesome. How about you?
First off, I think it's hilarious that I'm up here as an athlete because I don't consider myself an athlete.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Give
come
yourself
on,
some
Jeremy.
credit.
Okay, well, look
As
who I'm
somebody
sitting
who
next
trains
to.
with Johnny, that's kind of rude.
Exactly.
You guys literally. By the way, not an athlete, and neither are you.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, when I got into running 7 years ago, just for I think mental health more than anything, I loved the escape and the meditative aspect of just going out for an easy run or sometimes a really hard run. And when I was getting into running, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of winging it. And there wasn't a lot of people making short form content on running at the time. And so I was like, what if I fill that gap and start just making running content and put out the things that I wish I would have known. And so I started doing more research, trying to find other creators out there or resources online, like reading books and stuff, and just turn that into content.
You also had a background in like cameras and videography.
Yeah, I
right?
did freelance photo and video for 10 years. So it was shooting weddings and real estate and corporate videos.
Yeah.
It was always about other people. And then one day I realized, okay, what if I just flip the camera, make myself the subject? And then that's kind of where building the personal brand took off.
I have a question for both of you guys in terms of just content creation within being an athlete. Putting yourself out there can be scary. Trying new things can be scary. But what was it where you're like, okay, although this can be scary, I have to do it?
That's a great question. I think for me, it became less about let me talk about myself and how can I help other people. I think that's a big motivating factor in all of my content is how can I either inspire somebody, educate somebody, entertain them in some way. And so that goes into everything rather than oh, let me just tell you about my life. that's kind of what I end up doing, because I'm just documenting what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. But through that is like, how am I providing value to other people? And so I think coming at it from that frame was a big help, because it's like, it's not about me at the end of the day, it's about helping other people. So that's how I went about it.
I like it. Honestly, for me, the positives outweigh the negatives. I think that the connections that I've made online, I have people that it started off, they just started following my journey like 10 years ago, and now we like send each other Christmas cards. Like it's yes, of course, there's going to be people who maybe don't understand your story. They don't know you. They're seeing like the little clip and they're like, I don't know, there's something about her stupid face that I don't like. But that happens a lot less than people who are like, wow, like I haven't run in forever and you just inspired me to run. And those kind of moments, I mean, I always tell people who are thinking about getting into content creation, how dare you not give somebody a reason to go run today? They need, like, people need you. People need your story. People need you, and they need your content. For sure.
So then to expand on that, when you have someone who's touched by your story, like what is the feeling that you get by that?
That's a really good question. I think that it's interesting. Usually when I tell my story, somebody will reciprocate and they'll tell me their story. And it's really cool because we get to fill each other's cup. That's my favorite. Mm-hmm. And people have inspired me, I think, exponentially more than I've inspired them, because I think every single person on we have all been through something where people might not even know, but if we were to tell that story and we were to look back, we'd be like, whoa, I'm actually like quite strong. And I think that every single person has that story. And so when you're willing to be vulnerable and tell that story, people are more comfortable being vulnerable and telling theirs. And the amount of incredible stories I've been told has filled me up so much. It honestly, I could probably just start to cry, so we'll move on. Yeah, it's so cool.
Well, move on we shall, and thank you for sharing all that. You stopped by yesterday and shared a little something with us. And I think, are we ready to kind of tell people what you've been up to since the Olympics?
Yeah, the trailer dropped.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So the craziest thing is, like, since the Olympics, like that one calendar year, I did like an insane 3 like things that I like to talk about. But in one calendar year, I did something that I never thought I would do, which was become an Olympian. I thought that dream was dead in the water. And I decided to give it one more shot with everything I had, and I made the team. And sometimes I still can't believe I did it. But then within that same calendar year, I did my very first marathon in London.
Congratulations.
What was that? How are people, how are you doing this? How is everybody doing this? And then finally, I'm able to talk about it, but I will be a contestant on the new iFit Trainer Games, which is going to be on Amazon Prime. And it's going to be really incredible. It starts January 8th. Please, I cry so much. Please go watch it and then tell everybody, like, she's really great.
Oh my gosh.
Don't judge her too much. But no, it's great. It's been something, it pushed me more than I ever thought it would push me. It was absolutely wild, and I'm excited for it to come out. It's going to be hilarious, but it's going to be like really cool. It's going to be awesome.
Has the trailer come out or anything?
The trailer dropped about 2 hours ago, so this is like a fully fresh scoop.
Wow.
Yes, I sent it to Nia. What did you think?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm like sitting here trying to like keep it cool, keep it peep, but like I'm so excited.
Shari, you love a challenge.
I love a challenge.
You don't back down from a challenge.
You know what's funny is, so I think that sometimes when I look at athletes, I'm like, wow, like they're machines and there's just nothing that can stop them. I don't subscribe to that, but I'll be willing to try. Does that make sense? Like,
yes.
I watch, like, did you guys see Holly Mills? She's a heptathlete. She's from Great Britain. She's a professional heptathlete, does what I do. She ran her first marathon. I think to tell me how much better she is than me. No, I'm kidding. But she ran a 3:01.
Oh, wow.
8 weeks of training.
Casual.
Wait, 8 weeks?
That's crazy.
8 weeks of training. She's like, if 8 weeks ago you told me I would be running a marathon, I wouldn't have believed you. And then she ran a 3:01. And I was like, holy smokes.
Y'all are built different.
It's insane. So it's like there are people, like, and I'm being serious, I love watching people like that are just incredible, like next level elite. I am not. But what I do like to do is try and keep trying and keep going. And I think that that's its own form of endearing too. So I like that about myself, and I'm imperfect and I'm bad at stuff, but at the same time, like, I'm always going to give it a shot.
I think this means you have to go run a second marathon now, right?
Oh gosh. and then like train for like 2 years
Or-
and like barely scratch, like barely get into the threes. And she's just like, oh, sorry.
I hear the ultra marathons are calling. They're also popular these days.
That's.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Have you done an ultra? What'd you do an ultra?
No, listen. So I run like 2 miles, and my heart rate's like 194. I don't think you guys realize like how my body will be like, oh, what? You want me to jump over something? Yeah, I'll do it. You want me to go keep running? Like, no.
I think you'd love ultras. They're fun
Why?
because they're hard, and you seem to like to do hard things.
Sorry, you're a dog. You can do it.
Now, before we move on, can you? I haven't gotten a chance to see the trailer yet, but can you tell us a little bit the premise of the show?
Yeah.
Kind of what is some of the stuff you were doing on it?
Yeah, so there's 10 athletes, which is really cool because it's a small group and you really do get to know everybody, and everybody has an incredible story that they get to tell, which is really fun. We go through challenges of all sorts, things that you wouldn't ever believe somebody is actually doing. Honestly, all of us, when we would announce something, we'd be like, huh? We're doing what? And it's just all of us figuring it out. And just competing with each other and seeing who can, it's basically survival of the fittest.
Wow. When I watched it, I was like, oh, this seems like an extreme summer camp.
That, you know what?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's really good. I feel like that was very astute. Yes.
Yeah, like when I was watching, I was like, oh, wow. I don't know if I could do this, but I'll be tuned in.
TV star Chari. Well, that's tremendously exciting. Congratulations. Can't wait to check it out. Jeremy, anything you're looking forward to as we come into the new year?
I'm doing a last man standing ultra next weekend. I'm very excited for that.
You were looking
No
fast
way.
on the track the other day, dude. You
Well,
look fit.
I hope I can go far. That's the main thing for ultras.
How far is it?
It's the last man standing, so you run until there's only one left.
Oh, no.
We'll see. I don't
Could
know.
be 30 miles. Could be
I'm thinking like 100,
100.
maybe. We'll see.
Dang, man. Well, good luck on that. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. It's like type 2 fun, right?
Yeah.
It's fun after you finish.
Zone 2 fun.
We'll catch you on the other side of that. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Guys.